Welcome, welcome. It's time to put an end to this nonsense. There's my coaching tree. Left one undone, saving it for the playoff. All is kosher, all is good. It's time to play Randy Savage.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California.
SoFi.
From the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from LA. Returning it from the 4.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I think I tried wearing the most ugliest thing I got other than the Chargers. No, the ugliest combination.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. In on the tackles, Jonathan Cooper.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist. They take us a good there. Courage that wide receiver had, just could not haul it in.
So they dodged an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
I had the first down. My wide receiver came back for the ball, too far for the ball. She.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He's got Emeka Egbuka. 8-11 up to about the 20.
Emeka Egbuka.
See how they approach this second down. Nix looking to throw. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on first down. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Play action with Nix. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down Denver.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
There's a dive up the middle. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game.
Can't stop the run.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Running backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. It's Nix out of the pistol. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Intercepted in the end zone. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chargers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Good play. Good play.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Gets it downfield. On target to Getson. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Hampton now up the middle. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Come on, let's go!
Draw play here, Hampton. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Get it!
Go!
This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So that's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Well, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
60-yard field goal. Gotta give him great field position. If I miss it here.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Nope, missed it.
It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60 plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by the open man. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Nix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. It's usually where we see holding calls.
Gosh. I gotta accept it.
A major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Nix from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Outside. Pass.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And he set up the screen. It's Harvey. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Running it with Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that.
Oh, I wish I was Oscar Mayer there.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Nope. Throw here, 3rd down. This is hauled in by Harris. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
Hampton. Will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this is intercepted. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch.
That's crazy.
Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Something tells me he's going to take a shot over the top.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Put some air under it, deep down the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
The ability to track the ball. But ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. He doesn't swat it away. We're looking at a huge gain.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, it's Nix. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get the feet down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Plowing up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush a passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Sending him on the dime. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing here, Nix. Call going against the offense. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. 3rd and 10. Have to find a way forward. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's
Oh,
to
come on.
He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. He cuts a touchdown, Denver! The Broncos can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos...
Anytime you're a man outside route, I might have to try to disguise that, because he just beat me on it every time.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Give now to the running back. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nick Snap to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Nick's quick out wide, complete. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
up the gut. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they were lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Second down, give to Harvey. And he gets in, touchdown! The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. But we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Here's a reverse. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Their own 23-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
Thought he was fixing to break it.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 at the 25-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. He will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That's crazy.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. looking at our final snap and a half here on first down.
Kill. Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Come on. He's back. He's checking back.
Back to throw it. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hold on, set.
One final shot before the half. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hold on, set.
Now Nix.
Come on, man.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls.
So stupid, man. You can't get off this incomplete
Jersey on that play,
people.
and it's going to end up costing them.
Oh, that was on him. I thought it was on me. I thought I got the penalty.
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Hold on, set.
Here's Nix to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lobs this deep down the middle. It is caught at the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock,
I don't know how his guy catches
determination to keep attacking these
everything in the air like
Yeah,
that.
that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
Kill. Ready.
Take the Harvey here from the pistol. And his progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Jade, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that.
It's
run.
crazy. Just throw it
I'm thinking
up.
about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. Oh, that throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket.
Come on.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie us up, 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Working now from the gun. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
Don't throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trey Harris, the intended target there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had to play him. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal.
Don't air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Silence. Remember the last time I seen a man coverage on 3rd down.
Fielded MD 11. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They put a receiver in motion right. Nicks off the play action. Oh, he puts some air under this one. Right side. He's got it deep downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the
Yeah, any pass over 20 yards is just an automatic catch for this dude.
A play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Run left side, Harvey. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos take
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
LA offense all
Kind of
set.
stupid.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. To the air now on 1st and 10. And this
Come
one's too
on.
far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 8.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Back. Cougar.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Well, this game defense just stopped working or went on strike or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only 2 yards. And it brings up
Every
2nd
kind
and
of
8.
shut up.
It's 2nd and 8.
play fake. He'll throw. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Hampton. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it 5 yards on that play. He gets him to the 2. Third and goal. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go now.
All that blitz.
Tap to 60. Tap to 60. Hey, that's my man.
It's Hampton. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Just doing his job, and now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away.
Come on, I need somebody to cause a fumble or something.
Dodge the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Nick's from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That may have been a situation, and look back on it, he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball, because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
I will say too, a lot of bunch on third down.
Here's third and 3. of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First down now, ball at the 33. Nix now to throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. It's Nix out of the pistol. Complete out to the right. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
What are you guys out there waiting for? An invitation? Go tackle him.
And it's going to be first down, Denver.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run here on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense. Facing backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Break the huddle. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Nix. He just keeps.
How is he so stinking wide open?
46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's the handoff. Troops away from one. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. First and 10 now from the 46.
This has got to be that one play I'm thinking about.
Throwing here, Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line. This is second and 4. It's Harvey straight ahead. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Chance to move the chains here on third and 4. He'll throw it. Deuce. This is
Come on, man.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Stupid.
They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
He goes bouncing backwards to try to make the pick instead of stepping into it. Dumb.
He's a dive up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Almost set. Ready.
Now Nix. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos up by 4. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Almost set.
Back to throw it. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
47-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3.
Should have picked it off
Chargers getting
earlier.
set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Setting up to pass. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. It's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking to guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on. Hey, fix the eagle.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great
Hang on
defensive play.
to it.
Jordan Lewis, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So it'll be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw it. It's this one to Gadsden. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Chargers, first down.
And they spike it with time left for one play. 5 seconds to go. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
I don't want to know overtime, getting the win, or just going into the playoffs.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win. Here he goes, one final shot. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Alright, letting Randy know, good game. That's an absolute insane game. Look at the player stats. Knicks 20 of 31, 365. Two touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Got 2 interceptions early on him, and then couldn't get anything after that. I'm just thankful to get those interceptions. I got a return for a touchdown, which is the first on the season for pick 6. And Gary continues to improve. 21-29. Still had a couple throws that probably should have been thrown to really easy, but he two touchdowns, 72%. Isaiah Garrard, 13 carries, 73 yards. Let's see. Touchdown. Hampton had 10 for 32. I've struggled to get him going. Which he's been facing a lot of stacked boxes and stuff. Everybody kind of keying in on him, know he's going to run the ball. So Harvey, 6 for him for 62, 2 touchdowns. So he had a better rushing attack. Dimitri Ware, I'm starting to like this kid a lot. He's got a little bit of explosiveness to him and some power. He just might make it to Madden 27. 3 attempts, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Long of 72. McConkey just couldn't stop the dude. He was absolutely unstoppable. 9 receptions, 237 yards, 52 is long. If the ball was up in the air, he caught it. I think he may have had one intercepted on him, but that was like the only flaw. Trey Harris, 8 for 104 and a touchdown. Ibuku, 7 for 99 and a touchdown for him. Valvero Woody, 7 receptions, 145 yards. No touchdowns, but a lot of key receptions. Gadsden, 3 for 25. Harvey, 2 for 16. Johnson with a big first down catch. Rice with a big catch before halftime. Was for 25 yards. It was touchdown, so went up and snagged it. Blocking, we got a couple pancakes. Total tackles, Sertan, Hufanga for him, Reed and James for me. And the top 3 tacklers for me are DBs. So bad. King with 4. Tackles for loss, Greenard was getting into the backfield a couple times. Goodrich made a good sack. Kept him out of making a first down there. Couple interceptions. Some big time pass deflections in certain key areas. ultimately, the difference in the ball game with the Henry pick six, the first of the season, he hasn't had very many picks. Been kind of disappointed in him. He's made some deflections, but doesn't really go after the ball. But he made a super crazy let's see. Let's go look at the highlights for a sec. Had 28 points in the second, 0 in the first, 0 in the third, and 11 points in the fourth. Big reception there by Woody. This definitely caught me off guard. It's a nice little screenplay. One thing I gotta improve, I'm always, like, the Madden we had a few years ago, it would like automatically switch to you to tackle. And I'm always thinking it's going to get me to closer player. So a lot of times I have these like stupid things that I do with the sticks where I just dive. It's so dumb. I feel like an idiot. Yeah, what is my cornerback doing, bro? He is he is getting his ankles and everything else broke. Bad miss here. Trying to figure out what's my wide receiver doing? Is he trying to play DB, or is he trying to catch the ball? Had a double man here. Both guys reacted to the ball pretty well. Reed made a good play. I was trying to... forgive me, I am kind of tired. I was trying to make sure I didn't come out of the end zone. Hey! Probably the most crazy interception I've seen. If that dude had another yard to go, he would probably not made it. After that, McConkey just took over. My bad. I know I wasn't here for like a good little bit. I was reading up the chat, but McConkey just absolutely took slap over after that. Couldn't stop him. Man, that second quarter, we were just going toe for toe, score for score. This one, I just knew I threw a pick. I actually wanted this pass to go like here, but instead it went more this way. But I was late. I should throw it here. Right here is when I should have thrown this ball. Just fired a dart. He started off the third where he left off in the second. scored 2 touchdowns. I couldn't get anything going. That's crazy. And McConkey is just open every play. That one, my guy got kind of shoved off of him. But in that situation, I wonder if it's best like to press just that inside guy and then leave the outside guy. Big sack. He gets us off. McConkey was going to be wide open for a touchdown. Hey, hello. Soda can, what's up? Big old good wrench here made a big play for me. Give me a chance to win this game late. Kicks the field goal. Might have could have thrown it there. That's on a linebacker. He might could have been in for a touchdown. It worked out. And then the two-pointer doesn't show. Well. Boo! Na 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 na. Alright. Well, that's it. We got the W. Finished 11-6. Right now it shows the run and shoot thing was silver. If you look at the beginning of this video, it was bronze. So, but that'll be it. Off to the playoffs. We make the playoffs for second time this Madden. So here's to a good playoff for everybody. All right, peace out.